Hey guys.
Hey, welcome once again.
This time we promise we won't leave.
We're going to be consistent.
Consistency all 2026.
This key all
How are you?
2026,
How are you?
all the rest of our lives. Very well. We snowed in. They keeping the bad bitches inside.
This is a new year and she's already cutting up, guys. No, but for real, I think the vast majority of Americans are snowed in right now.
Because it was supposed to be like all East Coast. A lot of people, like on my Instagram and stuff, said they didn't get any snow.
On the East Coast?
Yeah, like Mac in South Carolina, he didn't get anything. Girl, he was at the grocery store.
Oh, it's so weird for like the South to get snow. Georgia and places like that, I feel like they don't get
But
snow
I
like
thought
how
they
we
were
do.
supposed to, though.
I think Georgia was, yeah. I don't know about South Carolina. Only reason I know Georgia was because I seen this lady on TikTok and she was like, I'm from New York, and she was getting in her car leaving the grocery store. She was like, everybody say it's not gonna snow down here in Georgia. She was like, those snow clouds in that sky. She said it's gonna snow. So that's the only reason I knew it was gonna snow in Georgia. I forgot what part she was in. Gwinnett or something, if that's even a real place.
Yes. Yes, we've been getting ourselves together, preparing for the snowstorm, which we were mostly prepared.
Yeah.
Because I feel like at one point we were talking about we were getting, I call my stuff the end of the world bag, but I have like a whole bunch of stuff to prepare. The only thing I was afraid about was if the power went out,
Yes.
and it didn't. I bought a sleeping bag. Girl, I was like, I can't be cold.
I mean, power going out and freezing to death is like a bad way to go. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Like, I don't want to die that way, you know?
We got gas stoves. I was gonna turn that motherfucking
Yeah.
oven on.
And a gas fireplace.
Yeah. Well, my fireplace isn't. Actually, I don't know what my fireplace is, to be honest.
Yeah. By the way, fireplaces in apartments are just for decoration
Because they
and
don't
not.
keep you warm. Because
Mine, if you leave it on for an extended period of time, it does okay. My maintenance guy also was like, it can heat up the water heater, apparently. So listen, I do run it for that. But other than that, it's kind of for looks. I very seldom turn it on anymore. I'm ready for summer. I don't know about y'all, but very
yes,
ready for summer.
because I really just miss throwing on shorts and a top and
Yeah.
running outside when I need to. The inconvenience of bundling up drives me insane.
Yeah. It's annoying. Do y'all think not only that, but walking a dog in this cold,
I ain't got them problems.
Sammy, you are loved.
Okay, side note, I saw a TikTok and it was like, what would you do? What are you going to do if the power goes out to stay warm? Somebody commented, girl, they was like, I printed out a picture of the sun and cut it out
Okay. Okay.
and taped it on my wall. Oh my gosh, why would they say that?
Just
Girl,
dumb.
yes, but yeah, I couldn't imagine walking a dog. And then you said it was icy.
So serious. This morning, I walked my dog. I took him to the dog park because I'm like, he loves the snow. He's going to have the zoomies. We're going to let him run around. We go to the dog park. It's piles of snow. So I'm like, cool. You know, he can roll around in it, get wet, whatever. We go to step on it, and I'm literally standing on a cliff. Like, with straight ice. He wouldn't even go to the bathroom over there. Like, he left. He left immediately. And I'm like,
So
first of
Sammy,
all, we couldn't even close the door of the dog park. It was frozen and buried in that snow. I don't ever want it to snow like that again. Like I feel like we've had worse snow, but
and it's
like this was
coming
just
again
a
this
bunch of
weekend.
what?
It's coming again this weekend,
Oh, I
allegedly.
saw. Love that for me. Love the snow. I don't mind if it gets me a day off. Like I don't
Yeah,
mind.
but it always starts on the weekend. Like, what's up with that?
I don't know. I
They
think
said it's a scheme set up
I
by
was
Todd,
about to say
but
I don't want to get censored, but I think there's a little Magiana going on, a little witchcrafty.
me.
Sorry guys. Hey, I'm gonna have to go. Like, why?
What?
That's where I got my TBI at. Cause you see that? You know what I'm saying?
I actually don't know. Also,
Yeah.
you guys, I'm sick. If my voice sounds crazy, I might need to blow my nose a time or two. But we thugging it out. Bye.
She gonna blow her nose on camera.
I'll go.
You know when the people blow their nose at the dinner table? My mom used to be like, "That's white people."
When I went to boot camp, girl, all the black people used to be so disgusted because you know who was blowing their nose at the table. But and just like a line of people and you just blowing your nose at the table, eating. People are eating.
My mom used to be like, "You don't blow your nose at no damn table." She used to go off about that. But I mean, we have different culture
Yeah.
cultural standards that others don't have.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. What?
Where the pause button? But yes, 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 yes. Anything new? I've been reading a lot more.
And I thought I would have been reading more now that I was snowed in, but like I said, I was sick. I laid on this couch all day
Yeah.
yesterday. I was like napping and waking up.
And you
But
couldn't even doom scroll yesterday because TikTok was down.
it was very much messed up.
Ever since TikTok transition, I slightly feel like it's gotten worse. My algorithm just doesn't, it's not the same. I don't know, it's weird, but I feel like it's been weird days leading up into this transition, to be honest. So it's just not as fun anymore. I told Mel I was going to make an app.
She did. She said she's gonna make us rich.
I'm going to figure it out.
I'm
And
rich.
then the little Googling can't help me do.
Oh, but I've been reading more hood romance books. Girl, they've been keeping me on my game. They are so good. At first I was like, I don't know. I don't really want to read it. Then I read one. I'm on number 3. They good.
Okay.
Juicy, spicy, hood.
What's your definition of
Killing.
spicy?
Girl, I be it's a little hot. Spicy.
What's the
If you
definition of
know.
spicy?
It's a lot of scenes in there not even left to the imagination, actually. They are very descriptive. Them hood men.
Fair enough. I have not read a hood romance book yet.
You
I have.
need to. You need to. You have to. You have to. You have to. What was the one I read? The first one. Hold on. I gotta find the title for y'all.
Not Melvin of the titles. Shall we pull up?
Because
Facebook?
someone they may have read. It was good. It was recommended the most. I finished 2 books already this year, y'all. Okay, can you get to the books I finished?
And what's the name of the one so I can add to my TBR?
That's what I'm getting for you, girl. I'm getting it. Demon's Dream. I know you don't like stuff with demon in the title, but his name is just Demon. But girl.
Demon's Dream and Unexpected Love.
Yes. Yeah. Have y'all read it? Leave a comment.
To my TBR.
Leave a comment below if you read Demon's Dream. We got to discuss.
Morgan Jerkins said she read it.
Who's that? Are you just making it up?
She's an author of another book that I'm reading.
Oh, did she like it?
It was a joke, Mel. It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke. All right.
Because sometimes when you like log a book, it do tell you people reviews and stuff.
It
So,
does.
yeah.
That's why I like Fable because Fable blocks out like spoilers. You know how it's like may contain spoilers and it completely blurs like everything.
Yeah.
That's why I like Fable because I don't have to see spoilers. I feel like people are so eager to spoil books and like TV shows and movies. Yesterday, guys, I watched His and Hers because Mel had told me to watch it a few days ago. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get Netflix back. I have not had Netflix for a very, very long time. Shout out my ex. I was logged in for a year after we broke up, and I watched it on your account for free. For free. While you was at work too. So, yeah, I won't be clipping this. But anyway, I downloaded His and Hers, and I watched His and Hers, and it had me hooked. It had me hooked. I have not been hooked like that in a while. And I was scared because I have seen like a still image of the mom crying on TikTok, but it didn't say anything. It was just like, y'all go watch this now. It wasn't like a spoiler.
But when you told me that, I was like, people are so annoying. Like, even
But
though
it was literally like the TV was paused. It didn't say anything though.
But I had even seen a thing like a girl, she had posted hella clips of the mom. It was like, I can't believe this show. And she didn't say the mom did it, but like how it's clipped, it's like, why y'all rushing to ruin stuff?
Yeah. No, because that's definitely when you gotta like watch and take in.
It was twists and turns.
It was. I really want to read the book. I did put the book on my TBR. I really want to read it.
Now I can't read the book.
Why? You can compare it. How we used to do with Harry Potter back in the day.
I read Harry Potter first.
That's true.
I feel like I would never watch something then read the book. I don't think I ever would.
I don't know, but I will tell you one book that I read that the movie was terrible, and that was Where the Crawbirds Sing. I did not like that movie. They should have left it as a book.
Crawdad, right?
The
Crawdads Sing.
Oh yeah, Where the Crawdads Sing. Yes.
Yeah.
They should have left that alone.
Because you told me to get that book, actually.
The book was amazing.
I have it. I just didn't read it. Maybe I'll read it. I mean, I got hope.
Yeah, it was good. It was one that I was hooked on, but the movie just didn't do its justice. I didn't like it, but you know.
Makes sense. But yes, His and Hers. I watched it all in one day.
Me too.
I have not watched something like that in a while where it's like I need the next episode. I think How to Get Away with Murder probably is the last thing I watched that I was like, I need the next episode.
All
I
in
need,
one sitting. Yeah.
and I was watching that on TV like when it was coming out, so I actually had to wait. That was torture.
I don't think I would have enjoyed his and hers if I would have had to wait. I'm telling you,
Yeah, yeah.
I would not have enjoyed it. It was just like how it went off and immediately went to the next one. Like I needed that. I put my phone down, y'all, for that. I closed my laptop and didn't do my homework for that, just so we're all on the same page. I was dedicated because I was like, if I turn away, I'm gonna be too distracted. I might miss something. But by episode 4, I was locked in. I was like, oh, I know who did it. Like I was going back and forth. I was texting Mel. I was like,
Yes.
this one a little
This
sketchy.
is the most Nee has ever texted in her life. Nee does not text y'all.
I don't.
She don't pick up that phone. She'll respond 2 days later and be like, "Oh, we'll talk on the phone." And as we're on the phone, she'll be like, "I didn't know you messaged me."
It's so overwhelming, and I don't know if anyone else feels like this, specifically millennials. It is so overwhelming to look at your phone and see a bunch of text messages. Like I'm just not respond. It's too much for me. I'm not responding.
I don't know. I feel like I do not respond right away, but it's like I saw the message, I'm going to respond to you. I'm not just not going to respond. You just don't respond.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't understand how that
But
happens.
but the difference is me and Mel are gonna talk on the phone. So
Yes,
we'll talk about the text
but
message.
you don't respond to anyone.
What do y'all want me to do?
Answer a text. I
And
don't.
this is, and I actually made a TikTok about this the other day. I didn't post it yet, but I was like, this is why I really don't like making friends because I'm like, I don't want to have to explain to you that it's not you. Like, you didn't do anything wrong. It's me. I just don't want to text. Like, I would rather you just call me and we can talk on the phone for like an
Right.
hour.
Okay. And they're gonna be right. And Anitra said she would prefer to call and she didn't answer the phone.
No, I always answer the phone. That I will
Okay.
do.
Okay.
Have I ever not answered for you?
I'm not talking about me. I'm in a separate category. I'll tell you that.
It's
I
just
just
too
don't even,
much, guys.
I don't even take it to heart if you don't respond to my text or anything. Like I'm just like she don't
Yeah,
be
because
answering.
Mel, no. And sometimes I really don't like, not even being in a season of isolation or anything. I just don't want to talk. Like, I just don't want to be bothered, you know? And I feel like we're all human and we all have those days. But some people, like, if you text them, it's like immediate response. And I'm like, I'm going to disappoint you because
Yes. The immediate, if we're not like actively planning something and we have to like, the immediate responses have to stop. And I mean immediate.
disappoint you. Like, I don't know how to.
And then I also, it's different too when you are like someone's best friend and they're not like how me and you are best friends. I have other friends that like consider me their best friends.
Yes.
And sometimes that can get complicated too. Like, because I also forget who I tell stuff to. Like, I have to talk to Nee first because I talk to you almost every day. Me and Nee talk like every day.
We do.
So it's easy. Like you and Quee, I'm like, sometimes I'm like, because Quee call me every day too. You two are the only people I talk to every single day. Quee like literally has a fit. But I'm like, did I tell you this or whatever? Like I think one time I talked to Wallace first about a guy because she called me immediately after something happened, and I had left out so many details when I talked to you, and I didn't even remember. See,
Love
it
you,
messes.
Wallace. I ain't even
It
mad.
messes. I love Wallace. I love Wallace. Wow. Me and Wallace going on a girls trip.
Yeah,
We
love
been
you,
a while.
Wallace. But no, it is a lot. And I really don't know how people have like very large friend groups. And I'm not talking like 4, 5, 6 people. That's cool. But like a large friend group of like 12 plus people, that's too many people for me. I would not be able to have that type of conversation, like to be in a group chat like that. I was talking to a guy and he has a very large friend group. And I'm like, how do y'all talk to each other? Like, it's just too much. And he's like, oh, we don't talk all the time. I'm like, that probably would work for me. But like anything else, too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Because
can't
even
do it.
my group chats, I feel like at one point we was in there heavy. And now it's like maybe like once a week. And even then, I feel like we like, I don't know, it hasn't been the same. We've been like stretching out conversations in the group chat, but we used to be in that thing
Because
heavy.
I feel like we are getting older. We're not getting younger. We're getting older and we have real life responsibilities. And not only that, but I feel like everybody's just trying to get themselves together because the world is chaotic, life is chaotic. We're all just trying to stay afloat. People don't have time to sit and text. Like
Yeah.
it's just too much going on. We have things that we need to handle, goals that we need to meet. So. That's
Yeah.
my take on it. I don't know.
But I mean, I'm not going to text right away because I just feel like I'm not going to do anything, but I will respond to you eventually. Like, I can't sleep knowing someone texted me something and I didn't respond. Like, I can't. I'm like, oh, yeah. Sometimes I do genuinely forget, though. Like, but oh, I forgot. But that
Yeah.
doesn't happen too often.
Sometimes I forget. Like I'll look at it and be like, "Oh, I'll do it later," but
Yeah,
it's
you just
it's
don't even. Don't.
it's a
It's
lot.
okay. She
It's a
does
lot.
not. She
Yes,
doesn't
I
even plan
do.
on responding, just so we're all on the same page.
I hate texting. I really do. And it's funny because I used to really like love texting and be a textaholic, but I cannot
You
stand
used to
it.
do a lot of, like, I vividly remember, like, back in Snapchat days when it was popping, you always had your phone out, and I'm like, Nee, put it away.
And now it's like
Everything was recorded on Nee's phone,
memories galore.
and they gone.
They not gone.
Oh, I thought they disappeared.
I did delete the Snapchat app though, so I don't know if when I delete the app if I like lost my memories because you know how it was like trying to get you to pay to like store your memories or something. I'm not paying for that. The memories, goodbye. Stuff I don't need to remember no way. But yeah, no. Across the room is where I like my.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, also, you guys, I've been on my fitness journey, like, for real this time. Now I'm snowed in and sick, kind of threw me off. I'm going to hopefully I feel better tomorrow, do an at-home workout. But I've been getting up in the morning, taking my ass to the gym. I've been tracking stuff, my macros and all that jazz, trying to get my protein in. I have a goal of wanting to run a 5K. That is on hold because it is cold outside. And I don't like running on the treadmill.
I told Mel she can still come outside.
It's ice outside.
There was an MLK 5K. The snow, the ice, and the cold didn't
Well,
stop
it was
it.
cold.
It was very cold.
But I want to be able to run it. Like, I am in the build up stage because I genuinely want to run the 5K. I don't want to walk it. If I went on the MLK one, I would have walked it. I'm not prepared to run yet. I've been like, well, I paused it clearly because it was supposed to snow, and I don't want to gain momentum in running and then I'm in the house for a week because it looked like we've about to be in the house for like a week, maybe.
All I
Maybe
hear
not.
right now is people out there digging their way out, like
They are.
banging. And I'm gonna let y'all know right now, the same guy has been digging at his car for like 3 hours, and at that point, I'm like, sir, just go in the house. It's okay.
I'm gonna get a task rabbit because I can't.
I'm waiting for somebody to knock on my door and say, "Would you like some help?"
I genuinely don't have to go anywhere
Do you
like
have a
class.
shovel?
Yes, I do.
Girl, you got a shovel.
I told you I'm prepared. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. Like,
Okay.
girl, the shovel over there. Still in the box.
What Omar say? Who you feeling like? Who you feeling like? I actually seen a TikTok. I was like, as soon as I see a girl hit one of these, I scroll. Meanwhile, this is me every day.
Girl, checks out. Checks out very much. Very much.
I'm crying. See, our podcasts be everywhere, but they just flow. It flows very naturally.
Yeah, that's how our mind works. Y'all don't want to see the conversations. Me and Nee have 15 different conversations, so you know how it go. We used to
We
be
do.
on social media apps, sending conversations,
We
text message sending conversations. We had it going on.
we did. Guys,
Now
Nee and Mel also went to a social gathering.
tell
Why you
them
make that
about it.
face? We went
What do you mean?
we went to a social gathering in DC. I think it was called Capo Deli or something. If y'all ever been to that speakeasy, that venue, it is very pretty inside, but it was way too crowded and way too many people in there. And they had a dress code. And when I looked, no shade, but
But
it was girlies in a tracksuit with Uggs on. This was supposed to be giving grown and sexy. It didn't give. Also, we waited an hour for drinks.
the line for drinks was nutty.
It was terrible in there, y'all.
Yes. And it was like presented as just a social gathering. So I'm like, oh, we're going to chit chat with people, mingle around. They were supposed to be playing records, which they
Yeah,
did. They did play records. I'll say that.
I'm
But,
bringing sexy back.
and that's what I knew
They played sexy back.
at that moment.
They played sexy back, guys.
But the intention, I believe,
It was good. It was
yes.
pure.
But
I just feel like too many people had a free ticket. That probably was like
yeah, that was
the problem. But we did. We got one drink and then, we left and yeah, it was okay. It just probably wasn't. He's having another event there in like a few weeks.
Okay.
But I was like, it's going to be so crowded. That venue is so small.
Well, if it was like a gathering of like even 40 people, I think would have been fine. That was like 100 people smushed in
But I
there.
feel like venues like that probably like have like I feel like venues like that probably have a minimum because they have to pay their staff members to work and they got to sell probably a certain amount of alcohol. You know what I mean? It probably all plays
I,
a big factor because he had, it really wasn't a lot of extra help, but it was some help. And he would have had to pay those men probably by the hour. So he would have needed a certain amount of people to make sales. Because let's talk about how in the city of DC, people aren't always buying people drinks. Like that is not a normal thing. So it's okay, you don't have to make a face. And notice how I didn't target a specific gender. I said people because we're capable of buying drinks for other people too. I might be like, I'm gonna buy you a drink. You know what I mean? But they're not buying drinks in DC. So he probably's like, I need like 50,000 people in here to get a few drink sales going.
I
And I'm
mean,
not gonna lie, standing in that line, there were hella men yapping to the girlies, hella women yapping to the men, but nobody was buying anybody drinks. Just so we're all on the same page.
clock it.
Sorry.
Then me and Nee went to a speakeasy, and guess who bought us drinks?
Who?
The white men.
Y'all, we have the time. I learned a new saying. Go birds.
I meant to send you the comment. A Wilkie was at an Eagles game, and she put that. She said, "Go." Was it?
Go birds.
Yeah, she put "Go Birds." D head, and I was about to send you her comment.
Y'all, those men were from Philly.
Yeah, they were.
I genuinely had the time of my life with them. Like, genuinely. I thought they were funny as all get out. And just like having like honest conversation and real conversation. I enjoyed it. But yes, they did. No question. We didn't even ask them. We were just sitting by ourselves, minding our business. And they was like, ladies, can we join you? And so they joined us. And then they was like, what are y'all drinking? And we was like, lemon drop.
Girl, if I got a boogie, just don't pay it no mind.
It's okay. It zoomed out. But yeah, we were like lemon drops and they were like, okay, cool. And they bought us lemon drops. But I think they brought a little too many because
We were drunk.
I don't want to talk about the rest. I'm ashamed.
Yeah, but that was like our fourth drink because we came in and bought ourselves
That's true.
a drink. So that was our fourth lemon drop of the
Because they brought
night.
us two.
Yes. Yeah, and they bought us two each.
Yes.
Clock it.
Hey, if we ever run into them again, when I'm
Girl,
rich, drinks on me.
we was cool.
They were
I was,
cool. And one of
yeah,
them was a principal, so there was like some connection
yes.
there. He had a
And
he
he's a
had a good
principal in
playlist,
Philly.
guys.
He was hood low key.
Mel.
That's why we bonded. It was like the white boys I went to school with.
It was.
That's how it felt when we
It
talked. The
was.
guy Nee was beside, he was a little prim and proper. The
That's
other
how I like
two,
them. That's how I
and
like them.
he was over here talking about eating healthy.
He
And
was.
then, girl,
He was.
then the other guy, he was kept cackling, right? I'm like, this nigga must be high because he kept giggling. That nigga did an edible. I'm like, oh my goodness. And I was like, and so we went down the stream because he used to be a cop and he was
Yes.
talking about he never like arrested people for weed and whatnot. He didn't see the point, but he waited. He said he waited until after he was off the force. That nigga probably was
They ain't
smoking.
wait. I'm gonna tell you right now.
But he said he did say he waited and now he loves smoking and stuff. But they also their marriages, remember the one was like, I mean, we live together, but we're both like
We're not
not
happily married. Yes. Yes. Yes.
they just tolerate each other. They were so honest with us.
They were. They were cool. I really enjoyed our time. I really did. And we were there for a long time.
Yes.
We really were the vibe in that speakeasy. I'm here to tell you. Whenever me and Mel go out, I just want to let you know we bring the vibes. And we don't do too much. It's very natural.
I'd be drunk.
I was now, all right now. All right. Y'all, I got my first ticket then.
Just keep the
I'm
story
not gonna,
light.
I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna tell the story, but I got my.
We also saw a big ass rat go in someone's car.
I saw a rat going under somebody's car, and I just learned from TikTok that in DC, rats chew up your engine and your wires, and your car don't work. Then it's not always covered by your insurance. If that is the case, DC should have this rat issue under wraps. This one
Thanks.
girl was like, I lost my brand new Hyundai Sonata back in
No.
2024.
You guys, I am feeling the city vibe. Someone tell me no.
No, say yes.
But it's like I feel it. Like I just at least a year. I feel like I want to live city life of like not even really needing to use my car to
Yes,
travel. Like I can walk to the little stores and whatnot, grab coffee, go do Pilates. Like I'm feeling like I need that for at least a year.
for sure.
But also, like maybe I'll do that when I go to grad school and just live that out for like 2 years. Maybe I'll do it then.
I feel like we all deserve to live in the city at least once in our lives. When we did the MLK 5K the other day and we were on like the little walking path, there was these beautiful, what looked like apartments to me. And so I was like, oh, let me get on Zillow and just like see how much it is out of curiosity. And for those of you who don't know, we were in Roslyn, Virginia, which is basically Arlington. And I got on there and I like go to click and put the search now and I literally see the image and the name of the apartments like directly in front of me. And it was 10,000 a month. 10,000. And in my
Blame.
mind, I'm like, what am I going to do to get 10,000 a month? Like they were
I can
that,
tell you what you can do.
I'm right. But they
What?
were that pretty though.
Bust it wide open.
Hey,
Gotta
I'll be
do what
quiet.
you gotta do.
Can we get into the art of like, we got to get somebody on this show that got a sugar daddy?
No, because I got questions. Because I'm like, how much sugar do you have
I know who
to?
we can put on the show.
Who?
I'm not going to say his name.
Bleed?
Believe, because that nigga getting paid.
Get paid, get paid.
Yeah, he getting paid.
I like to see it.
Figure it out. Figure it out. Figure it out. Because where do we find them?
I don't know.
I don't know, but I need to find one. I'm gonna keep watching. Also, guys, I don't know if y'all know the controversy on TikTok right now, but people should be scared to like breathe on there. People are getting crazy on TikTok. So we're gonna stay quiet on TikTok for the next few months.
All I do is show my records.
It's probably safer that way. 'Cause they're crazy on there.
They might start saying shit about that. They might start talking about my
No,
Chris Brown.
no,
She's
they would not.
beat her.
I've never seen Chris Brown hate before. Like genuinely never seen that on any social
Girl.
media.
It be
I
on my
haven't seen Chris
feed.
Brown hate in years.
But I just feel like Rihanna did forgive him.
Yeah,
So I don't know.
I really haven't. I didn't look it up. I saw
Girl,
that he dates this really pretty girl right now, though. She is very pretty.
I don't I see here's the thing about him. I don't like hate him, but I'm also not following him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like he's there.
I don't follow him, but he came across he was on my algorithm the other day because he was in a picture with somebody and he actually looked fake. Everybody's like, is this AI? And I think because I was scrolling through the comments, he just looked like he was on another planet. It didn't even like look like him, to be honest. But then I seen him with a girl and everybody's like, the girl that he's dating is just so sweet and so innocent and pure and they hope he doesn't ruin it. But she is very pretty. She really is. She's very, he
Okay.
got a type. If there was ever a man who had a type,
A lot of them do have types.
okay.
They do. The mixed looking baddies. I don't even know if she mixed, which is funny,
She's
but
low-key mixed, but I don't know. Something about, I know, I'm going to keep my mouth closed. In the year 2026, I'm going to do better. I'm just going to
oh,
smile.
I got my braces off. I don't think we've been on here since I got them on.
We haven't? Yeah, we
No,
did a Halloween episode, and I think that was the last episode we did.
I still have my braces then, but
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, then we haven't. We were supposed to do a New Year's episode, but I had the flu.
I was gone.
I was
I was
down
on
bad.
the road. I was doing too much.
Yeah, it was a lot.
The holiday season be kicking. And June and December are always like my busiest times ever. This June, I'm trying to go to Amsterdam though. Y'all, this year, trips.
Trips and concerts.
Trips. Yes, the fall off, you guys. When J. Cole releases those tickets for the concert, I'm going. Okay? Them bots better not fuck with anything. Oh my gosh, I hate them.
Yeah,
But
bots.
I'm willing to spend a bag. I'm willing. That's a lot.
Well, what Drake say? YOLO.
But this is about to be J. Cole's like last album.
Yeah, 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 I did see that.
His birthday's in 2 days because he look at me getting
What you just say about that boy from our hometown this morning?
No, okay. At one point, I was like obsessed with J. Cole in an unhealthy way. Like, literally. Now I have grown into my mind, frontal lobe developed and realized like celebrities really are people. But J. Cole just is my favorite musician, period. But his birthday is in 2 days. And you know how he had the lineup of like what he was going to release? He had the It's a Boy thing on the lineup before the fall off. So people are speculating he's going to release It's a
His
Boy
birthday.
Yeah, because the fall off comes out on February 6th. So 2 more days. What? And I will be hyped, locked in.
Period.
But then you say you like the Ari Lennox album?
I did. I did. I liked her new album. I did. Ari Lennox has quite a few bops on that album. I'm not gonna
Okay,
hold you.
Ari.
And
We
I let
love.
it play through just because I was maneuvering through the house and like cleaning and stuff, and so I didn't have time to switch. But I would hear it, and I'm like, "Oh, this is good. Like, I need to make sure I write this one down, add it to my playlist." But it was a good album.
Okay,
It really
Ari.
was.
I have to
Guys,
give it.
right now, I like this boy, and I don't know, I think his name's like Jason. Is that his name? Jenny, please.
Why
What's his
did I?
name?
Why are they calling him Jason?
Is it Jason? Jason? What's his
I don't
name,
know.
y'all?
I started making up shit. Watch it's Jason, but it could be
Oh,
Johnson.
Josh,
It's probably Jason for real.
probably. He a little different. His name Jason Panther. Y'all, Jenny, please.
It's a Bopiana.
He did that.
He sound like Dijon.
He
He low
does.
key biting hard,
He does.
hard off Dijon because Dijon is T. I didn't like his last album that much. He just got a whole completely different sound. But Dijon's old stuff, and I honestly just got onto Dijon when Justin Bieber came out with his Swag album. But I be playing Dijon down. Okay, it's
He
just
does
so.
got a little, just a smid.
He also is my Gemini brethren.
Yo, he really been in the horoscopes lately.
It's been tea. It's
So
been
if you were born in 1996 through 1999, get ready. And that's all I'm gonna say to you. Let me look at the camera. Get ready. Because I cried every single day in my house. I had a partner at the time. I remember he's like, "Why are you crying? Like, what are you crying for?" I didn't even know why I was crying half the time. I was just emotionally overwhelmed. It was a lot. Get ready.
but it's needed.
It is. It is. It'll birth something in you for sure. But you got to go through them trenches. And I think mine lasted for roughly about
2 years.
2 to 3 years. Good
Yeah,
luck.
mine was a good 2 years, but it was rough. It was rough. I really was like sad, like just like
Just cry every
going
day.
through the motions of like I'll be in here dancing around, then like watching a show and just I'd be like, let me put on Intergalactic.
No, because I remember I was making a blog like this is before I even like really started posting on social media. I was making a blog and I was like, I forgot what I was talking about. I was talking about something completely not sad. Whatever it was, I wasn't sad. And then I looked at the camera and I was like, I'm crying and I don't know why. And I was like, and I just had the ugliest crying face I've ever had. And I just turned off the camera and I remember I went in my room and he was just like, what's wrong? It was bad. It was bad. It was bad. But hey, if that's you going through that right now, I wish you well because
Sorry about it.
and I'm sad that I was dating people during that time period of my life. If I had been deeper in astrology, and not that I'm like, oh, I live by astrology, because that's not really the case, but if I hadn't been so holy and sanctified that I felt like I couldn't touch or look or read, I probably would have stayed single. Had I known better, I would have stayed single. I would not have dated anybody during that Saturn return time because it's just too chaotic. But I wish people the best, and
Yeah, because I remember the guy that really liked me. I'm like, I'm too overwhelmed. I couldn't.
yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Like how you feel with text messaging, that's how I felt with anything. I was too overwhelmed.
It's a lot. It really is. That was the nuttiest time of my life. And like I feel like I cried privately. Like a lot of people didn't even know that I was struggling. But I will always talk about it because it was rough. It was rough. 1996 to 1999, you're up. You're up.
Gosh, I'm stressed for them.
And I feel like some people are already going through it, like, and they probably don't even know. It's probably like that, what do they
Well,
call it?
I didn't know.
The pre-shadow period. Like, people naturally are probably starting to really go through things and like being like, oh, I want to be left alone type deal. That is the start of it. That is the start. Like,
Yes.
now is not the time. I just being so naive and not knowing any better, I'm telling you right now, I wish I would have stayed single. I'm just really grateful that I didn't like have a child during that time or anything of that nature because I feel like that would have pushed me over the edge. Like
That's what
truly.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
I'll be in the dumps.
Yeah. That would have pushed me over the edge. I wouldn't have been able to handle something like that and function as an adult. There had been no way for me to, I could barely stay enough to get through. Yeah, Saturn, she's a hell of a girl. Sorry about your luck. But if you get on the Pattern app, you're prepared. So get on Pattern.
They are pretty
Know
pretty
what's
good.
coming.
And I just think about the men that I dated that were younger than me, and I'm like, stuff is just makes too much sense
Did they
now.
already have their Saturn return or no?
And I think
Yeah.
some of them are in it.
Yeah.
I'm talking about in it. But
Okay. Okay. This is a serious topic. This is not the time to play around. This is usually me playing. What is happening? The roles are reversing. Focus.
but yeah, I think some of them are currently in it, and maybe
Don't know it.
yeah,
Because
and
if
then
you don't look at like horoscopes and stuff like that, you're genuinely not going to know. Like, I did not realize that's what was happening to me until March of 2025. That entire time, I had no idea. I'm just like, why is life so hard? But that's genuinely when I started getting back into astrology and like reading my horoscope stuff. Or maybe it was like April. But yeah.
when you have big stuff going on, because at least in my life, like I was getting out of the military, and that was like such a shift for me. And I feel like sometimes you don't know either, just because you have so much going on. And I know I just hated getting up and going to work. Like it felt like torture. And I'm like, this cannot be the rest of my life. That's all I kept thinking. Every day I woke up, this cannot be my life. Every single day. Then, as soon as someone would ask me a question at work, somebody called the law. I tell you, it could be something simple. I'm like, like,
It's rough. It's like
agitated.
you go through the trenches to like birth something new, like and something fresh. It really is like a refreshing and renewing experience, I feel like. But you have to go through the trenches in order to get through the other side. And I don't know if y'all watch Relationship with Cammie Crawford, but she said something so real, or the astrologer, I think her name was Astro Fashionista, said something so real, and she was like, it's either shit or get off the pot. And that is the realest thing I've ever heard. And for me personally, it was like I needed to get off the pot. I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing, type deal. So, hey, it's kind of crazy. It's crazy.
I don't know. I felt like more so was doing what I was supposed to be doing, but it felt like I was going against the grain.
Mm.
Like it just felt so much tougher to do stuff that, and I'm like, I kept saying, old me would have just powered through this. Old me would have just powered through this. And it was just like, I was drained, so
Yeah.
drained. But I will say the biggest thing I got from most of it is like patience and being like more empathetic. I'm telling you, I had no empathy. I kid you not. I feel
Yo,
so
Mel
bad.
did not.
Yes, but yes, now like those two things, like I'm still working on patience, but I gained a lot and I'm still not even where I need to be. But empathy, my empathy came a long way
It's real.
for real. But yeah, times like that.
We're really new adults. Me and Mel have really changed. I know you're probably watching this podcast and like, they still acting the same. No, no, no.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
very different. It's very mature.
Because we still be joking, but like our conversations be really deep, and like having someone that you really can express like things about your childhood, things about your siblings, things about your parents, and like not have to like cover it up. And especially like we're familiar with each other's like family and stuff, so we have a baseline of knowing things. So we literally share details of like, oh, okay, that makes sense, that makes
Yeah.
sense type stuff.
This is true. Previously, if you knew us, you knew we'd be on the phone like cackling and gossiping and stuff like that. I promise you, we really don't do that anymore. It's genuine, like conversations about, okay, this is next, this is what we're doing, this is what I'm doing today. Like I told Mel, I was like, I'm getting ready to do yoga. That would have not been our conversation 2 years ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
just
don't know. You
different.
used to do random shit though. I will say
I do.
that.
I like a little side quest. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
Yeah. I feel like I'm more random in a sense now. And not even really random, but I don't know. I feel like you always were the person to go do something random though. I feel like I'm not surprised when you're like, I'm going to do this. I'm usually like, oh, okay, that's me. I feel
Yeah.
like if I start busting out like, I'm going to go do this meat
I
thing.
like solo side quests. I really do. That is my thing.
I attempted to do a solo side quest. Turned bad. Nowhere to park. Got anxious. Had to go home. And it turned out to be a bad event.
I mean,
So,
yeah, this is true. This is,
yes. But I knew in my spirit, I was like, if I was supposed to go to this event, there would be a parking garage. I went to two separate parking things. I typed it in maps. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be parking garage. I would have went if they were parking garages. They were just random like pull in spots where like someone take your keys, and like it was weird. But it wasn't even like valet where it was like prim and proper. It was like hood valet.
Or they would head your car over there
Yeah,
and
I
want to
couldn't
catch you.
risk it. I'm in there. Traffic patterns in DC are already crazy. People blowing their horns. I'm like, I'm fucking up the traffic patterns. I had to go home, you guys.
Y'all, and I knew Mel was stressed because it went from us having a conversation to like I would ask her something, it would be like silent, and she'd be talking to herself, and I'm like, she's stressed, she can't
I
focus.
start stressing out. Like, it was like it needs to happen fast. Like, me not finding parking left more and more time for me to think about it. And I think that was the problem. I'm telling you, if there was like a parking garage somewhere near and I like went in like as I was driving to the place, I would have ended up there. Parking was too stressful. Adding on to I was already nervous. It was too
Yeah,
much. I
there'll
need to
be
do.
others.
And I'm like, I cannot go to club settings on my own. Like, that is something, because I'm not against doing stuff on my own. Like, even when I went to go do that makeup class, like, I went on my own. I was chit chatting with girls, but it's like you're sitting down doing something. You just chit chat with who's next to you. That stuff is fine. When you're like in awkward situations, like you're not actively doing an activity, that stresses me out. If I'm doing an activity, I'm cool, calm, and collected. That's fine.
It needs to be studied why it's hard to like do things alone and or make friends as an adult. Like, why does it get so awkward?
I don't know, but I don't have problem making friends like in a natural setting. Like, if I'm in a school setting, if I'm doing this or that and it's like we're doing something, fine. The moment it's like actually intended to be social, nervous wreck. Nervous wreck.
I don't know. There'll
But
be
once I
more. There'll be
yeah, once I
more.
get chit chatting, I don't have a problem making friends,
Yeah,
you know.
I'm a socializer. Like,
No, I'm not.
when we go out, yes, if somebody talks to me or if I see somebody, I would talk to them. But like anywhere else, just don't talk to me.
Okay.
In a social gathering, yeah.
Okay.
At
Noted.
work,
You
I'm
got all the friends at work.
no, I'm very quiet and stay to myself at work. I prefer to be alone at work. I actually don't really think work is a place to make friends. I've always my mom has always said that to me. And just the older you get, you really see stuff and you're like, people at work just be telling for no reason and like it just be a lot of drama for no reason. I'm like, why is there so much drama? I don't know. That's
Well, I think it depends on where you work at. Like,
yeah, and I work in a field that is primarily women, so it's safer to stay in your room.
what they say, in order for me to talk to somebody at work, you got to do something that break the rules, and then I can.
Yeah, I got my one. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yeah, that's all you need. And once you see, you're like, oh, they cool. But I feel like you gravitate to who you're supposed to gravitate to, and you also should realize like who is sketchy. I don't know. I'm good at picking up on people. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm like, oh no, they weird. No,
There's a few that I've caught on to already.
I don't got
I'm just
no
like,
people. And then like when my friends hang with other people, and I'm like, you don't. Okay, okay.
yikes.
But yeah,
Good guys.
all right, you
Go.
guys.
It's always that random pause.
I know. We hope you enjoyed the
We
episode.
do. We'll be back.
We do. Okay.
Do, shoot, to.
Bye. Okay. Signing off.
But the chaos never ends. It really doesn't, guys. And we'll see you next week. Yes?
Yeah. Are you? I didn't know if you were talking to me or the people.
Yes. Anybody on here, girl. I'm talking to you. Signing off. We will
Yes.
see you next week. We will. We're gonna come back. Yeah, we still have TikTok. I may make us an Instagram. I feel like TikTok is slowly dying. I don't know.
Yes.
I
The
feel like
algorithm's getting weird.
yeah. Bye guys. See y'all later.
Bye.
Okay.